The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance, Navionics, Okuma, Yozori, Evinrude, and the Star Island Yacht Club in Montauk, New York. I hope everyone made it through the storm safely on Sunday that seemed to pop up out of nowhere. Looks like the Great South Bay was hit pretty hard. This video is from Ocean Beach, and this boat didn't make it at the Kismet Marina. And just look how ominous those clouds were. This week's holiday weather is looking pretty good for fishing, and I'm back from my trip out west. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to fish due to the campsite with the fishing access was still unreachable due to the never-ending weather in the area. Despite this, it was an amazing packed trip into the wilderness with great food prepared by the campfire by two wonderful guides. The green flies are here, and so are the mosquitoes and no-see-ums. If you're looking for an all-natural solution to protect you from these pests, try Captain Ron's, made from pure plant extract, so it smells great and is safe too. Available at your local tackle shops. We start off this week with the offshore report from Kirk Fay, who was a few miles south of the Cambria when all hell broke loose.
Holy moly! This is crazy! Come on, you two! Oh, my, right in front of you! Tony, you still on? Never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this. Look at, these are almost all of them are tuna. This is a duo right here. We're both hooked up finally. We got them on Slogos. This is a father and son team. Justin, how old are you?
15.
15 years old. He works. Look at this. Yeah. Oh yeah. This goes on for like a mile. There's fish everywhere. I mean everywhere. We left the Coimbra area where there was just tons of life, but nothing like this. This is wild. I don't know, I keep on, I'm sure I sound like an ass, but I don't care, man. Look at it, it's just running, baby. It's running, let's go. There's about 20 boats at the Coimbra, and they have no idea this is going on out here. There's only one other boat. It's a Grady White right there. We were on our way into the dip, and I was able to see all this white water from about 3 miles away. And we came over, and as we got closer, I couldn't believe what we were looking at. And as you can see, I'm trying to slow things down and look for you guys. This is something I've never seen. In fact, it's just getting more and more intense. You got the whales in the middle. Look at this, look at these tuna. Just going absolutely bonkers. You got dolphin mixed in, but all of that you see over there in the distance, that's tuna. This is crazy. Craig is still fighting this fish. It's been a while. These are tuna right in front of us, guys. I don't know how sharp this is going to come out, but no joke. Look at that. These are all tuna, and behind me, I could hear it. It's insanity. Watch yourself, Tony. Go all the way around. Go all the way around the back, if you can, because he's right here. Tony, you're gonna have gloves on.
When you want step back.
Justin, you see this?
Good.
Doing good. We'll come back to you. I didn't even. Beautiful fish. Wow, look at them all lit up. Freaking Justin, his first marlin, I think, ever. That's pretty. That's pretty. Justin, unstrap him. Here, Pops, take the rod, put your head down there. Go ahead. Yep, just give him a second, Tony. In front of us, right? Yeah, no, we're good, we're good.
Captain Tom Michalowski of Grand Slam Charters checked in from Montauk and has been doing well with the bass on live eels. Marco Di Stefano nailed this big bass late in the day yesterday and snapped a few photos, then released her. Way to go, Marco. Now let's check in with Mike Dean from Shinnecock.
Thanks, Tim. Gorgeous weather out here in between Shinnecock and Moriches. Fishing's been pretty solid. Got some small bass between 25-30 inches on the Peconic Flats, all taking top order stuff, and and flies. I've seen a lot of fly boats out there. Still some bluefish around in the surf during the day. Pretty much soaking clams is the way to go. At night, mag daughters have caught me a couple of fish last week. SB minnows working as well, and the usual bucktails in the inlet. Fluke bite has been good. A lot more keepers coming in. Sea bass, porgies are good. Most of the wrecks east of the Shinnecock Inlet seem to be producing well. And of course you have the bluefin bite still going on just off Cambria and probably out to about 60-70 miles. Have a great 4th, everyone. Get out there, catch them up.
From the Fire Island area, here's Captain Al Lorenzetti.
Hey, thanks, Tim. Just keeping you up on what's going on around Fire Island. There's a hot tuna bite out by the Coimbra, so if you're an offshore fisherman, I would say that would be the best bet. The weather looks decent for this coming holiday weekend, July 4th. On the inshore scene, a lot of fluke, a lot of shorts, a few keepers in between, and the sea bass fishing has been very good to me. A lot of short fish, but enough keepers to make it interesting and worthwhile. So I would say offshore, hit the tuna fish, Coimbra Wreck area, or the Virginia area. Inshore, sea bass, and fluke.
If you're looking for a quality fishing boat that's affordable, check out a Sea Pro powered by Suzuki. For less than $400 a month, get you into all the action. Visit KEHL'S Family Boating Center for a test ride today. Captain Joey Leggio reported there's still some big fluke in the back, and if you're looking for nonstop action, hit the Atlantic Beach Reef for sea bass like Dylan here. Now let's check in with Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Hello, Tim. Here I am up in Westchester fishing a small stream, one of the tailwaters from the New York City watershed. It's been really good. It's a lot of water in the system right now with all the rain. The Catskill rivers are fishing well. The Connecticut rivers are fishing well. The rivers on Long Island are fishing well. We're about 2 weeks behind. It is just really a great time of year. This is July 1st. Now, on the saltwater scene, on the North Shore, Northport, fishing in the pods, fishing sand eel patterns, fishing the catch stripers, and some keepers are mixed in. A few bluefish out of Northport, fishing out in Greenport, fishing on those flats out there, catching fish on the crab patterns. Same as going on the MONTAUK, doing very well. Also, they're catching big blues in the rips. Now, on the South Shore, they're fishing for tuna on a fly rod. Now that's one of the great things about Long Island. We have so much fishing. Get out there now, enjoy it while you can. Tight lines, everybody.
From Staten Island, we have Mike Sentry.
Thanks, Tim. Hey, Fisherman. Mike Sentry here. Hope all is well. Happy 4th of July to everybody. What can I say? Striped bass season. It's never ending. Me and my friend Chuck went out a couple of nights ago, live lining bunker, using some bunker chunks. Fantastic night with jumbo-sized striped bass. I believe the smallest bass was 40 pounds, the biggest was 47 pounds. So congrats, Chuck. Another thing, guys, Raritan Bay Anglers Club. July 13th, they're having a fluke tournament. I would like to give a special shout out to this organization because all the proceeds from this tournament goes to the fishing derbies for the kids, the entire state of New Jersey and Staten Island, of course. So bring on down the kids, guys. September is their month to go out there, have a good time, go fishing. So all the proceeds from this go straight towards the kids in September. That's every year. It's 29th annual. So they've been doing this for almost 30 years. So help them out, guys. Get the word out. With that said, guys, the bluefin and offshore report is hit and miss. 1 minute in the AP, 1 minute in the chicken, 1 minute in the Cumbria. It's hit and miss. So if you go by the reports from yesterday, these tuna and bluefins, they all move around. So hop around, guys. Try something new. The purple and white spreader bars been doing very well. Along with the shoots, Joe Shoots ballyhoo 8 ounce, been doing fantastic from what my friends are telling me, of course. And they're providing the facts, of course. So with that said, guys, have a great time. Enjoy the 4th of July with your family, friends. Stay safe. And go out there and catch them up. Adios.
Paul Ortiz, the urban angler, is still catching and releasing some bass despite the mosquitoes, like this one from the Western Sound. Summer is here, so if you're in the market for a cooler for your boat or truck, one that is reasonably priced, holds ice for days, and is made in the USA, check out Orca Coolers at Marine Mate in Lindenhurst. Now let's check in with Hawaiian Dan.
Thanks, Tim. Aloha! I'm Hawaiian Dan of TalkFishTV.com, reporting for the Fisherman magazine. This week off the central North Shore of Long Island, where I have to tell you, there are plenty of reasons to get out here and fish. For me personally, the night bite is the right bite when it comes to stripers. Casting those tsunami 4-inch holographic blackback split tails into the lights, they simply can't resist it. I tried a few different things, but they weren't taken. There is also that old reliable SP Minnow chicken scratch pattern, works every time. Porgies are in town. I hope you had a chance to catch some of those black sea bass. The cocktail blues are also in town. There's definitely plenty of reasons to grab those rods and get out there and fish. So until next week, this is Hawaiian Dan of TalkFishTV.com signing out. Now back to you, Tim. Aloha.
For our surf report, let's hear what senior editor Fred Golofaro has to say.
Hey, thanks, Tim. And yeah, still the best bet if you're looking for some bass and bluefish in the surf is the East End. Montauk's had a lot of bluefish along the sand beaches actually this past week. They're also on the north side, in and out at times, generally outgoing water like on North Bar. They've also popped up under the lighthouse. There's some bass mixed with the bluefish on the sand beach. Also at night on the north side, a few small bass. There was one nice bass caught on the north side after dark on a darter, 37 pounds, but they're few and far between, to be honest with you. It's pretty much school bass right now. Shinnecock, continues to produce some nice fish at night. Unfortunately, I got word today that the beach is closed from 8 p.m. till 8 in the morning to Fisherman. Again, it's a plover issue. The west side is open, and the west side also has potential, so you could check that out. There's been some small bluefish bouncing around that inlet, also the east side of Moriches, because the west side again is inaccessible due to plovers with Burma Road closed down. Sounds like a familiar tune, I know, but that seems to be the better surf fishing right now. Also the North Fork. The North Fork has some bass, particularly out towards the east end, the far east end. Elsewhere, again, the sound beaches, some very scattered reports of small blues here and there. Some like the Rocky Point, Cedar Beach area, but not a whole lot to the west of there. Good numbers of school bass in some parts of the North Shore, like that Ashroken area, Northport, Huntington. Some guys getting into a fair number of schoolies there, with an occasional fish to 10, 12 pounds. Sharks and rays, they've started on the South Shore surf and the sand beaches. Just remember that sandbar sharks, which are also brown sharks, and sand tigers are off limits, and please don't pick them up and pose with photos. You're not supposed to take them out of the water at all, so keep that in mind if you hook one of those guys. Fluking has improved. There's a lot more fluke around, and guys are catching them off the beaches. I've had some pretty decent reports. Again, this is mostly shorts, with an occasional keeper, but I've heard, at Capt Pier it's picked up, Magnolia Pier, Floyd Bennett near the Marine Parkway Bridge, the Shinnecock jetties, both ends of the back ends of both jetties has been very good. A lot of shorts if you're looking for action. And the Sore Thumb also, I heard some reports from there. And there's always porgies. There's a lot of porgies along the North Shore beaches. The sand beach in Montauk, the town beach, guys are catching a lot of porgies out there. Real simple, relaxed way of surf fishing. You bring a beach chair, put your bathing suit on, and dunk some clams or worms, and you're almost guaranteed to catch some porgies. If you want to keep the kids busy, that's another option. Let them catch some porgies. It's a lot of fun, and you get some good eating out of it. Till next week, Fred Golofaro here for thefisherman.com.
If you'd like to be part of our weekly video fishing forecast, we're looking for social media savvy anglers for hyperlocal reporting from around the New York Metro and Long Island area. So if you're a captain, a tackle shop, or just an avid angler, contact me at libayrat@gmail.com. For links and more information, be sure to check out this video's description on YouTube. And remember, like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tap on the bell to be notified instantly when we post a new video on YouTube. And of course, be a subscriber to the Fisherman magazine to be part of the Dreamboat contest. Remember, don't take freedom for granted and enjoy this extended holiday weekend. This is Tim C. Smith for thefisherman.com. Win the incredible Steigercraft Evinrude Lowrance Grand Prize Boat Package and more in the Fisherman's 2019 Dreamboat Fishing Challenge. Get the details now at thefisherman.com.